May 7th was the deadline for airline travelers in the U.S. to show proof of their real ID. While most passengers were prepared to provide the TSA with the little gold star on their driver's license, there were those who may have forgotten, like businessman Ken Guest, who called the TSA to find out what to do.
TSA website at tsa.gov or call 866-289-9673.
A sign at the gate also advised him of his options.
Realizing use of your current state-issued non-compliant may be subject you to delays.
Yeah, I thought today was the last valid day to be able to board using your regular ID, i.e. driver's license. I missed by one day. Today is the deadline. So I understand there will be a delay using my old form of ID, meaning a current driver's license. We shall see. Hopefully they'll let me on. There'll be a little bit of delay. Fortunately, my flight's not for another 3 hours.
According to travelers flying into St. George Regional Airport, there were very few problems with delays because of the new ID requirement, which took years to finally implement.
Yes, I've had my real ID for about 5 years, and I had no problem at all. And O'Hare, busiest airport, was fine. There was no delay, no long lines, everything was fine.
However, there were those passengers flying in to compete in the Intermountain St. George Ironman 70.3 on Saturday who made doubly sure they would be allowed to fly.
So I already had a real ID for quite a while, but I also brought my passport just in case, so I didn't really have any issues there.
We flew out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is a small airport too, so it was nice to be in the small airports.
So far, so good.
Yep.
All right, good. And you guys have real IDs, right?
Yes.
We haven't had too many reports of problems with real ID, and I know our partners, our airline partners, and TSA is another partner of ours. They haven't seen too much of a problem with it. I'm sure that we're going to have some, and that we'll have some passengers that'll be upset that they can't get through because they don't have the real ID on their driver's license.
The Homeland Security website explains how to be Real ID ready. Some states like Montana don't require Real ID licenses. In that case, air travelers can use a passport, travel ID, or other approved forms of permanent IDs or Social Security card. A map of states refers you to how to avoid long lines to get your Real ID. Arizona advises this should be done at least 2 weeks prior to your trip. But just in case, Ken called his wife to send him a picture of his passport.
Gotta have that real ID.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.